So let's talk about spay and neutering your pets. There is a lot of people that are for it, and there are a lot of people that are against it. Spay and neutering your pet can actually add years to your pet's life. I recently spoke with a few rescue groups and a animal shelter. And the animal shelter that is actually in Sedalia, Missouri, has a capacity of about 100 animals at any given time, and they're always at full capacity. So I ask how many of those are sent to rescues and how many are generally adopted. And in a year's time, they estimate only 50% of those animals will ever leave the shelter. So you have to wonder why more people don't spay or neuter their pets. The statistics are staggering. One dog and its litter, just one litter, in 6 years, will have over 67,000 puppies. That's just one. Multiply that times 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 animals that did not get spay or neutered, and you have a ton of unwanted animals out there. If more people would spay and neuter their pets, we could save so many lives. For the cat lovers out there, one cat that has one litter in over 7 years can have over 370,000 cats. So let me tell you a little story. We'll call her Brittany, wanted a puppy for Christmas. Well, Mom and Dad got her the puppy, but they didn't have it spayed or neutered. So when it had its first litter, there was 6 or 7 in the litter. They didn't have time, after they were weaned from the mom, to find them home, so they took them to the shelter. Now, the shelter is going to have those animals spayed or neutered before they can go to their new home. So that was probably a really good choice. But since they didn't have the puppy spayed or neutered after its first litter, it has another litter. Now, those puppies are now going to go to the pound too, which, it's not a bad thing. They're going to get spayed or neutered before they can go to their new forever homes. But the problem is, those puppies are going to homes that older dogs may have had a chance to go to. And instead, those older dogs are taking a bigger chance of being euthanized. You might sit there and say, this has nothing to do with me, my animals are spayed and neutered, but this is a community-wide and a nationwide problem, because 90% of the animal attacks that you hear about are from dogs that were dumped. They're left on the side of the road, are fending for themselves. People go out to their trash cans to, pick up the trash can that the dog dumped over, and the dog's going to attack them because it was eating food, because it hasn't eaten in days or weeks. Then you add the elements out there, the snow, the wind, the rain, the heat, and these animals are fighting for their survival. So if you just take the few dollars that they ask you for at the vet and have your dog spayed or neutered, that would save thousands upon thousands of animals' lives every year. PETA's website is a great resource for the different diseases that having your dog or cat spayed or neutered can keep your animal from getting. My animals are both fixed, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't want to add to an overpopulation that's out there right now of animals. So I think that's it.